What's up YouTube, Steven here, back with part 3 I believe, of the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive scheme. Today we're going to be looking at obviously the ace pair flex, one of the best running formations in Madden 13. This formation can also be found I believe in the Kansas City Chiefs playbook and the Colts playbook. But the Steelers playbook probably has some of the best under center stuff in the game. I love this playbook for its under center. So we're going to be looking at a few plays out of this formation. The first is going to be one of my favorite runs, which is the stretch. You can sub it Dr. Sproles here, paging Dr. Sproles. And we're just going to call for 3 over plus 2 man under. So the stretch, I accidentally flipped the play there. Let's get it back to the right. The stretch, everybody knows about stretch runs this year. They're just insanely good. The blocking just holds incredibly on these runs. And I've been running the stretch all year. You just basically want to read the box. You know, if they're stacked to the right side, don't be afraid to flip the playmaker to the left. Your run audible down on this play is a dive. So you can just got to read your blocks here and just make a play and just cut up the middle of the field. But I primarily run the stretch out of this formation. It's a very good outside run, especially if you got a speedy back like Darren Sproles. You can really get separation on this run. Let's try to run it to the left this time, see how it works. Yeah, that didn't work. We definitely didn't have that there. Tried to make a play, but I couldn't. But that's probably one of my favorite runs this year, and that's out of the ace pair flex halfback stretch. Now, for passing the ball, what I like to do is the only play that isn't in the quick audibles that I like to run is the wide receiver under. And I just come out in this play as my base passing play from this formation. And what I do is I have my 2 tight ends on the right. I fade one, and I wheel one, or not wheel one. I zig one. You can block the halfback, you can wheel the halfback, just whichever you want. If they're blitzing heavily, I would block him. Block to the left, shift the line to the right, something like that. But we're gonna leave him on the wheel just for the purposes of the video. Now what I like to do is I like to motion square out a few steps and hike it, and that drag, as you can see over the middle of the field, gets really nice separation, kind of like the same concept from the gun split close. There's a lot of wide receiver motioning in this scheme, which is something that I've really liked to utilize in every playbook that I run this year. As you can see, once again, that drag just gets crazy separation. Now if the drag's covered, you can look to the corner route by circle versus man. That will get pretty open. Just pass lead that down, click on make a play. And next read is going to be the fade and the zig combination on the right side of the field to the tight ends. As you can see, Jimmy Graham gets good separation on his man right there. And that fade route, you guys know how to throw fade routes. Everybody throws them. They're insane this year, especially versus zone. If they run zone, the drag should be open and the fade should be open. You just got to make a read and throw it to the right one. So, the quick audibles in this formation, they're okay. We already went over the dive, but let's look at the play action. In play action, the route to circle here. This is one of those routes that looks good on paper. Crap, I screwed up. Hold up. This is just one of those routes that looks good on paper, but doesn't really work that well in game. As you can see, if you throw it when he breaks, he gets pretty good separation. But in game, I don't really find that he gets good enough separation to throw that consistently every time. So that's kind of a risky pass. Now the deep pass audible, on the other hand, is very, very effective. It's basically 4 verticals, but you do have these wheel routes by square and your tight end. You can pass lead those, and the 2 streaks versus zone just destroy zone this year. Take a look at it versus a cover 3 here. As you can see, circle, boom. Just can't hold on to the ball there. It might actually just went through his hands. But take a look at this one more time versus cover 3. That's cover 2. Idiot. As you can see, Get Thomas over the middle of the field as he gets behind the zones. So, that's basically all I have from this formation, guys. A very good formation. I've played people where I've ran this formation all game. It's very underrated, very underused in my opinion. I see a lot of guys running a lot of shotgun, but the under center stuff this year, guys, I love it. Hopefully you guys will too after watching this. So anyway, guys, part 3 coming up soon. Oh no, part 4. This is part 3. I can't even count. But part 4 coming up soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.